into very shallow right. Hancock has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Jonathan Hancock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left, and he will get there to make the running play. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Andres Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.P. Crawford.
The 1-1 home. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Hancock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we take a look at the cover, ready once again, Jonathan Hancock. He singled his last time up. From the stretch.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Crawford gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Up next for the Buccos, Reggie Hutchins.
Reggie Hutchins.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hancock is there now to put this one away for the... A beautiful nighttime shot. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ted Bassett. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Hancock. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Hancock. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Hancock. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
High and deep to left center field. Bassett going back, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long Mark Wesson.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny. Digging in, Jonathan Hancock. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jonathan Hancock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hancock has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Been a nice day for. So digging in now, J.P. Crawford, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Skied into straightaway right. Hancock is after it. 2 down. Stepping in, Jonathan Hancock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So he's into scoring. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Jonathan Hancock. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and they have upped that lead even further. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chuck Elam, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chuck Elam.
Straight up.
Popped up. Mullis shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In order go the Pirates. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Verdugo.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hancock is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Jonathan Hancock. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. In now, Jonathan Hancock. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks
ready for another shot now. J.P. Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Launched to right field and deep. Hancock ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Hutchins rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. So stepping in, Jonathan Hancock. He singled his last time up.
Jonathan Hancock.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Walker Buehler is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Verdugo looks up. Gone!
I know I get big money for my expert analysis.
Stepping in, Paul Haney. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Paul Haney.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hancock is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Hancock. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Hutchins. He reached on a single in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Hancock. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Hancock. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
That was a real hard pitch.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but
coming to the plate now, Jonathan Hancock. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself.
MLB Network's Cup. Digging in now, Jonathan Hancock. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Run it
Hit
out,
sharply
run it out.
on the ground. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him. Now at the plate, Jonathan Hancock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, John Baggett. Here's the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming.
So striding in, Jonathan Hancock. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells it.
Standing in, Manuel Rosales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Hancock is there and he has it for the out. Ready now, Jonathan Hancock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 4-2 the final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alex Sanchez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Hancock. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Belted high and deep into right center. Rivera ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the field.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Hancock.
Jonathan Hancock.
He's set and the pitch. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Alexis Rivera. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game.
High and deep to straightaway right. Hancock racing back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the Redbirds are off to a flying start here. It's a leadoff triple. At the plate, Jonathan Hancock. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track.
Digging in, Corey Seager, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hancock is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Thatcher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light up.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Hancock will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that into the box now. Ian Netzel, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hancock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that digging in to try it again, Jonathan Hancock. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. The next Cub up, Jonathan Hancock. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone up into the second deck.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Phil Maton enters to do the pitching.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first.
We are set to bring you baseball. Digging in, Benito Zamora. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder.
The 3-2 pitch.
Zamora.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hancock has a read on it. 1 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Quiroz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit in the air to right field. Hancock moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Jonathan Hancock.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Hancock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Quiroz gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Jonathan Hancock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a rocket deep down the line in left, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here. In now for the Reds, Victor Robles. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hancock. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Hancock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's now in the box, Jake Quiroz. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Hancock moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And a moment now to glance at the rest. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Hancock.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple.
So in now for Chicago, Jonathan Hancock. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Andy Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hancock giving chase. And that's the third out. Stepping up now, Jonathan Hancock. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Ernie Dickerson.
Ernie Dickerson.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hancock is there to put it away and finally put an in. Now at the plate, Jonathan Hancock. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the first pitch.
Make a turn, pick up the ball.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-7 game.
Real hard. Good job.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score.
Coming to the plate now, Antoine Irwin. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hancock has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they...
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Hancock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy.
Not a way to find the sweet spot right there. That a boy.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet?
Into the box now, Jonathan Hancock.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about.
Ready to take his hacks again, Antoine Irwin, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Jonathan Hancock, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. We're watching an impressive power display today with that. Now at the plate, Kurt Sparks, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hancock is there, and he makes it. At the plate, Jonathan Hancock. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Ready for another chance? Rob Rowley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hancock. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are set to bring you baseball. Standing in, Jonathan Hancock. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there. Striding in once again, Jonathan Hancock.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch on its way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed to deep left field, and the wind's going to grab it and take this on to Waveland Avenue, a home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare.
Riding into the box, Jonathan Hancock. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Striding in, Jonathan Hancock. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slope toward third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jonathan Hancock. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance.
8-3 is today's final. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Donnelly earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. Doesn't get much better. Coming to the plate now, Frank Bichette. He will lead this one off today.
For Minnesota, center fielder, Frank Bichette.
Pulled toward right center field. Hancock on the move. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Settling in now, Jonathan Hancock. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. High in the air and deep to left center field. Benintendi racing back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that thing.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Hancock. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch. Up next for Minnesota, Dino Gutierrez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Dino Gutierrez.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hancock is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Amos McLeary. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Hancock. 2 down. The next Twin up, Lindsey Quintana. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lindsey Quintana.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out toward shallow right. Hancock moves over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, Jonathan Hancock. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. To second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitchell Rodriguez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hancock going back on it, into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Twins move out on top 2-1. Digging in, Jonathan Hancock.
Right fielder, Jonathan.
He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bichette is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in, Jonathan Hancock. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Knocks one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 7-4 contest. So digging in now, Jonathan Hancock earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Line drive to center field. Bichette is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Cubs are down in order. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the From the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. The Cubbies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Bucky House, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box, Jonathan Hancock. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. There's a drive out to left center field.
Round hard to score.
Copley is on his way home. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. So stepping in, Jonathan Hancock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ibanez going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So in now for San Francisco, Quinn Tata, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hancock. He's got it 1 away. In now, Jonathan Hancock. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominant.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on.
Leading off for the Giants, catcher Alejandro.
Skied into very shallow right. Hancock has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Hancock.
Right fielder Jonathan Hancock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ibanez looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
4-2 the final score tonight. San Francisco came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mark Allen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Great job.